Good evening. Welcome to this session. The subject is physics and the topic is thermal expansivity or thermal expansion. The question says a metal rod has an original length of 3.0 meters at 25 degrees Celsius. It is heated to 125 degrees Celsius. If its coefficient of linear expansivity is 8.0 times 10 by 5 per degree Celsius, find the increase in length, find the length of the rod. Now, the increase in length is the same thing as L2 solution. L2, let this represent increase in length. The same thing as L2 minus L1. This is the increase in length. So the original length, the final length of the rod after it has been heated to a temperature of 125 degrees Celsius, and the original length of the rod at 25 degrees Celsius. So the difference of these two lengths will give us the increase in length. The final length is L2. So final length which is the same thing as L2 is unknown. Now, so how do we go about solving this problem? The formula for the coefficient of linear expansivity is equal to final length minus original length all over original length multiplied by change in temperature. Now, the change in temperature is the difference between 125 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius, which is the same thing as change in temperature is equal to 125 minus 25, which is the same thing as 100. So if we substitute values into this equation, or rather, first of all, let me make this, the increase in length, let me make it the subject of this formula. So if I make it the subject of this formula, the equation is going to be L2 minus L1 is equal to coefficient of linear expansivity multiplied by the original length multiplied by temperature change. And this is going to be 8.0 times 10 by 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 100. So if we multiply through, this will become this will become change in length is equal to 0.00008 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 100. And this is the same thing as 0.000024. 3 times 8 is 24 multiplied by 100. This is the same thing as this is the same thing as, so multiply by 100, it will become 0.0024. So this is the increase in length. So when the metal rod was heated from a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius to 125 degrees Celsius, the increase in length is 0.0024. Now, to the second question says we should find the final length of the rod when it was heated from 25 degrees Celsius to 125 degrees Celsius. And the formula for that is, So we said L2 is unknown, so we don't know the final length, right? But the formula for increase in length is equal to L2 minus L1. So we have L1, which is 3.0 meters, L2, which is equal to this, L2 is unknown, then change in length is equal to this value here. So if we substitute values into this equation, this becomes 0.0024 is equal to L2 minus L1, which is 3. If we add 3 to both sides so that we can eliminate this 3, it becomes 0.0034, 0.0024 plus 3 is equal to L2 minus 3 plus 3. So this becomes 3.0024 is equal to L2 minus 3 plus 3 is 0. Therefore, L2 is equal to 3.0024 meters. So the final length of the rod is 3.0024, while the increase in length is 0.0024.